welcome back to Kitting Up Kitten. My name is Sam and today I am doing a whip on my round canvas. This is the one that I've been taking to work. This is called Little Village and it is by Mad Art Studios. It is a 59 by 47 centimetre round drill canvas. Now I bought this as a second. I was ordering something else on Diamond Art Club and added this in my basket because I kept going back to it, and I think it's the colours. I think it's just the beautiful bright colours. So this is currently the one that I'm taking to work when I work weekends. It's a beautiful canvas. And I have to say I am really enjoying working on it. So I am using today my standard white cup tray. I am using my letter S cover minder. I'm using my blue and purple pen from Amazon with a single placer and a 6 placer, both with tape in. I also have a Diamond Art Club pen with I think it's a 7, yeah, a 7 and a single placer with waxing for my ABs, because there's quite a lot of AB in this one. I think we have two ABs, but we have a lot, and this canvas is very blocky. You know, if you do enjoy colour blocking, this is a fab one. So I'm going to make a start. Now, it may be that my tape isn't any good in my pen, but we'll find out when I get started. So welcome back. How are you? How are you doing? Are you all good? Trying to decide which colour I'm going to start with. So I'm going to start with the letter A because I can see a few of those. Now, I may struggle somewhat because this morning I've gone and taken Cat to school. And I had sunglasses on in the car. It is very frosty this morning. But it was also very sunny. And I swapped my glasses over when I got back to the house with my sunglasses. And now I can't find them. So I'm working without my glasses on. So please do bear with me. A big hello and thank you to everybody who has commented on videos lately. I'll come to what's been going on in a bit. So let's do the diamond painting related stuff first. So we had a little issue with the 3D printer. We actually had made a spool to hold a larger reel of filament and it broke. So we had to print another one. So that's held up production somewhat, but it is now back and up and running, which is good. Again, still endeavouring to get as many made as we can before the 1st of February. However, we still cannot do international postage. Yeah, I'm going to switch pens because that one needs replaced. No, that's only a 4. Let's try this one. We still can't do international deliveries at the moment, so apologies if you are waiting to buy something. Now that's much better, but it's probably going to be a bit too sticky, which is very frustrating because the majority of you guys aren't in the UK anyway, so that's a little bit vexing at the minute. So I'm trying to be positive and I'm trying to look on the bright side and think, well, okay, that might just mean that I have a bit of time to build some stock up. So that's the way I'm looking at it. In other diamond painting news, I have this morning, so if you're interested, it is Monday. I am off work until tomorrow. And like I said, it is very frosty here, very cold. I think it was -3 when I took Cat to school this morning, which wasn't pleasant. So I did take her to school with a cup of coffee in a travel mug because, you know, got to keep myself warm. But what I have done this morning is I have actually gone through all of my canvases and I have donated quite a few to my mum. And here's the reason why. Okay, I am so appreciative of the fact that I got sent a lot of canvases for PR packages from different companies, and I always buy stuff that I like. However, as you know, I have a bit of a kitting up problem. You know, I'm a bit addicted, and the kitted up kits, I had kits that I'd kitted up when I first started, which are still kitted up. I really want to get through some of the canvases that I've got, but I do prefer to work on Diamond Art Club canvases. You know, it is a company that I've put my name to. I do enjoy them more. And going through the canvases that I'd got kitted up, it was kind of like, do you know what, I'm probably not going to do that one now. I'm probably not going to do that one now. So I decided to be pretty brutal. I've actually given my mum 8, I think, canvases. All budget company ones. Not giving them my Diamond Art Club. Not that nice. So I have had a pretty ruthless clear out today, including de-kitting 3, which will give me 3 lots of storage back. However, I'm not going to rush to kit another one up. If I really want to, I will, because, you know, I can. But I'm trying not to, because I've already got still, just with the other companies that I've got so many kitted up already. I just need to work my way through them. So I de-kitted 3. They have gone to my mum, who very gratefully received them. You know, she is a pensioner. So she will finish those. She will do those. I have freed up some storage so that I have got some options if something comes along or I need to kit something up for a reason or so. I do need to kit up my Highland cow picture because my sister wants it. But at least I've got storage to do that now. So that's good. So that's made a big dent in my kitted up items. So I feel a little bit better. I don't see, there is no point me holding on to canvases that I'm probably never going to do, is there? Especially when I've got so many others that I really want to do. Oh, see, I've gone from a pen that's not sticky enough to one that's just too much. Come on, behave. So I'm just dabbing it on my clothing to try and deaden that stick a little bit. So it does mean now that I can focus on those kits. You know, they're not all Diamond Art Club kits. Oh, for God's sake. How many times have you done that? Did I not say, I've said this before, I must be one of the clumsiest people going, because I do this all the time. I'm always dropping things. I'm always chucking drills all over the place. My floor, literally, the floor around my desk, half the time you walk across it, it crunches. Because I've got drills under my feet. It's ridiculous. But yeah, going back to it, I do have kits by other companies as well. I have a Dreamer Designs one that I still need to do. I have got a Star Ore in rounds that I'd like to do, because I want to be able to give a, you know, a full review. I didn't get on with the squares, but that doesn't mean I won't get on with the rounds. I have got 3, I think. 3 or 4. 3. I think it's 3. I've got 3 from Dainty Diamond Art. I've got one from, I think it was either Fan Cells or one of those companies. I've got a couple from New Craft Day, which I've kept because I absolutely love them. So I'm not saying I'll never do a budget company one again. I'm just saying that my preference is for the better companies. And out of the budget companies, I would say my preference would be for New Craft Day. I've really loved doing their canvases. For a budget company, I think they're very good. So I'm not an affiliate for them, by the way. It is just my experience of working, you know, with these budget companies. If you do fancy buying from New Craft Day, please be aware that there are some images on there that will not be that will breach copyright law, so be careful on what you're choosing. But if you do wish to order, use the code kitten10, you will get 10% off. Alternatively, if like me you are a Diamond Art Club fan, there will be a link in the description box of this video. If you use that link to purchase your Diamond Art Club, I will benefit from a small commission, which will then go towards making more content, buying more canvases. Simple as. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've been diligently de-kitting storage containers so I could give them to my mum. So that was my job for today. So the plan is I am off. I want to get a whip done on this canvas. I also want to do a whip on Sneaky Cat, because I did start that last night. So, personal news. I had every intention. I was off, finished Friday afternoon. I was off Saturday, Sunday, and today I had every intention of filming a whip on this one and a whip on Sneaky Cat and getting it started, and maybe even doing another video on Heaven and Earth. Now, what happened was I came home Friday. I was very tired. I ended up going for a nap, and later that evening I threw up everywhere again. Now, I have to say, those of you that are regulars will know that I was poorly before Christmas. I can honestly say I don't think I've actually got over that yet. It just seems to keep coming back. Every time I think I'm getting on top of it, the cough comes back, or I start sneezing, or I throw up. It's just relentless, and I am absolutely bloody convinced that I've had COVID and it just didn't register on the tests. So yeah, Friday night, threw up everywhere. Saturday I spent in bed. I got up for a bit, kept going dizzy, went back to bed, went back to sleep, woke up, pretty much stayed in bed, listening to my tablet. I had such a bad headache, it would not go, and I spent the whole day pretty much dosed up on tramadol. It was awful. I didn't even have my daily phone call with Penny. I didn't even get out of bed. I was that poorly. Yesterday I did start to feel a bit better. The headache has gone, thank God. Still struggling with my pen. I don't like vomiting. You know, it's not something I do very often. So to have 2 sessions of vomiting within a few weeks is very unusual for me. But I got up yesterday and the headache had gone. It had abated, should I say. It was still there, but it was more of just an ache rather than absolutely pounding. I honestly felt on Saturday like my head had a heartbeat of its own. I really did feel that poorly. Anyway, this morning I have got up. I do feel much better, so I don't know whether it was just a bug, whether it's a re-emergence of the previous symptoms, but whatever it is, please can you bloody stop now, because every time I'm getting on top of it, I'm just falling back under. It's just relentless, and I'm done. I'm over it now. So yesterday I did manage to get a good chunk of this one done. And I did say I wanted to do at least one whip on this one. I think it'll be more than one. It's not massive painting. And I am working some 12-hour shifts at the weekend, providing I am well enough. We shall see. And if I'm doing 12-hour shifts, I'll get a good chunk done, because it's quite quick. Oh, this pen. Should I just throw it across the room? You can see where my temper really is. Ugh. Behave. Yeah, so I should be able to get a good chunk of it done. So I don't think it's going to take me massively long to do this. It's certainly not going to be a Mackenzie's treasure. Sneaky Cat, on the other hand, will probably take me a while. But I started on it last night and managed to do two quite large sections. So I do really want to, you know, do a whip on that one as well. So I am aware, guys, that I'm doing a lot of whips and not a lot of anything else. You know, I'm sorry, but financially, wrong time of year to be buying diamond paintings. I daren't keep kitting up. I do need to kit up the cow because my sister wants it for her birthday, so I do need to do that, but I'm trying to hold off as long as possible. You know, if I could potentially get this one done and then kit up, I can. But in the meantime, I will try and make them as interesting as possible. What can I say? That's the best I can do. I will say on this canvas, if you are someone who enjoys colour blocking, this canvas would be ideal, because you've literally just got these rows of colour blocking. I'm bloody loving this canvas. I really am. And I'm so glad now that I bought it. So glad. And that's the thing. This is what happens, you know, what I call a number 2 canvas, because I bought it. I bought it because I kept going back to it. I kept looking at it, kept going, no, kept going back to it, no. And then it was on sale for a really good price. I was ordering another canvas anyway, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to get it. And I'm so glad I did, because the colours are beautiful. And the experience for me, for someone who will throw her pen across the room if the bloody drill won't let go, for someone like me who enjoys colour blocking, it's an absolute dream. Loving it. And it's quick. I'm doing quite big sections for me. So, yeah, really, really pleased that I picked this one up. I believe it is still available if you haven't already got it and you think you might like it. Perfect canvas for someone to try as a first canvas. You know, check that sale section out first. If you're new, check that sale section out first. If you use the app your first time to order, you'll get 20% off as well. So you could get this very, very cheap. Very, very for cheap. So, yeah, really enjoying it when my pen behaves. I'm just checking to make sure I've got them all. It's very easy to miss ones if you're not careful. So yeah, that is what's been happening this weekend. So I'm still recovering. I am still in pyjamas. I literally put pyjamas on this morning. I've got my dressing gown on as well. Pair of socks and my slippers. Took Kat to school like that. I shall pick her up like that too. I have no intentions of getting dressed today. I'm making the most of my day off, but if I can get some videos done, that would be even better. Now, I will soon also be doing a video on storage of spare drills. I need to redo my whole storage. No, I'm not going into separate boxes for square and round because I don't have room, but I will be updating it. So there is that to come. And like I said, I do need to kit up the Highland cow picture. So that will be coming soon, especially now I've freed up some storage. So yeah, you can look forward to that. In the meantime, I am busy working obviously getting trays made. It is just frustrating that I cannot do those international sales at the minute. It's so annoying. But until Royal Mail are back up and running, there is nothing I can do. It's very frustrating. What else was I going to say? No, gone. Absolutely gone. I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has, you know, subscribed recently, liked the videos, said hello in the messages. I will do a whip when I do the sneaky cat video. I will go through questions and comments. I'm just not going to do it on every single video now, just because I think people get bored of it. I mean, I sort of, you know, let me know if I'm wrong. Tell me, you know, if you love the fact that I'm reading out people's comments and names and stuff, then tell me and I'll continue to do it. But I was just a little bit concerned. I don't want to just have the same format as every other person, you know. I want my own thing. But the upside to not having been very well yesterday, I wasn't well enough to video. Didn't have it in me to talk to people. I had quite a long conversation with Penny on the phone, but, you know, that's easy because I don't have to think about what I'm saying with Penny. But today, much better, which is good because I've got a lovely 12-hour shift to do tomorrow. So yeah, just wanted to come on and crack through, but I have enjoyed doing the diamond painting without having to worry about filming. You know, I am aware that some of you came in when I was doing PK November, and I was posting pretty much every day. I missed 2 days in that whole month, but the reality is I can't commit to that, you know, at the minute. I do tend to do bulk videos when I have time off and then eke them out over the following few days. So although I say it's Monday now, you may not get to see this until the weekend. It just depends what I get uploaded and how quickly. So of course, big shout out to Penny, who is still going strong with her challenge, her Heaven and Earth challenge. I mean, the amount of work that woman has done is phenomenal. If you are new and you don't know who Penny is Penny from Calb's Sparkles. She is my diamond painting bestie, and she is currently doing a Heaven and Earth project from start to finish in 2 months. She's absolutely bloody crazy because I couldn't do it. Although we had an interesting conversation the other day because I was still working on Mackenzie's Treasure, and she was sort of saying about how many drills she'd done, and I measured my section, and actually I'd done nearly 1,000 in that section. You don't realise, do you, when it's printed? Much more obvious when you're doing a conversion. Right, quick break and I shall be back in a minute. Quick break over. We do have aeroplanes flying above as well. I would probably get on much better if I had my bloody glasses. I don't know where they are. I'm just going to do these E's down here because I haven't got too many. What else have I been doing? Not really a lot, to be fair. Work is busy. I've got some extra shifts coming up because of annual leave. I do, however, have half term off, which I'm looking forward to. We're not going anywhere. It will purely be an opportunity for me to not have to get up early. I'm going to take Kat to do some shopping, and just spend some time together, I guess. You know, I'll probably be at home quite a bit, get caught up on some household chores that need doing. We still haven't decorated the front room. We have everything to do it. Well, we have everything bar the carpet. We were meant to be doing that this weekend. Obviously, I wasn't well. And Ashley went and met up with a friend. So, of course, he didn't come home until the next morning. He was actually really late this time. I woke up and he wasn't back and I was worried. So I rang him. So he got a bit of a telling off the next day. But obviously yesterday was pretty much me recovering from feeling rubbish. And him recovering from the hangover he said he didn't have. Not sure why. Plus I had an issue with the TV in my sunroom. It keeps disconnecting from the internet and we don't know why. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure at some point we'll suss it out. I did manage to get it up and running again today, which is good. Come on, pen. But more than anything, I just wanted to get some content up. You know, it's hard enough, but especially this week. I'm doing 12 hours tomorrow. I can't remember what days I'm working this week, actually. I'm doing 12 hours tomorrow, but the rota's changed now because we've gone on to this new rota, which I'm absolutely happy with. I'm quite happy with how it works. Other members of the team, not so much, but you know. Like I said, this year I'm putting myself first when it comes to the normal job. I'm not going to put myself out for people anymore because it always backfires. I always end up having to pick up the extra. So yeah, not doing that anymore. Okay, so that's that colour done. So I'm going to go on to the H. There is no rhyme or reason between the way that I'm doing this. It is just purely whatever colour I think goes next. I'm just working in these bands of colour, and this is what I'm really enjoying. It's these big bands of colour that I'm really enjoying doing. They're such an absolute pleasure to do. So yeah, really enjoying that. Currently watching How to Get Away with Murder and loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh my God, what are you doing, Sam? Oh, that's really slidey. Let me just make sure there's not a bit of plastic on there. So if you ever get a section that is really slidey. No, there's nothing there. No. Just check that it's not, you know, especially if you cut your plastic. Just make sure it's not. Oh, where did that one go? Oh, they're both there. Okay. Yeah, just make sure you haven't got a little bit of plastic still on the canvas. Sometimes it can get stuck if you split the plastic somewhat. It can feel a little bit slidey. If the whole section is slidey, it is probably that the glue has not set properly on that canvas underneath the plastic. So expose it to the air for a few hours. That should stop. One too many there. Yeah, don't know what that was. Stick. Now this is the pen I used last night for doing this, so I think I did put new glue in it, so that's why it's being very sticky. There you go, the joys of a canvas. And this canvas is quite, I think it's one of the older canvases as well. I mean, I don't know how long it was out before I got it. I mean, long enough for it to be in the sale section, put it that way. But it's one of those hidden gems. It's one of those ones that you may not automatically go for, but I can promise you, absolute joy to work on. The other thing that I did notice is sometimes with these metal places, they don't exactly line up. But these places that come with free in the kits do, especially on rounds. Absolutely beautiful. The problem is I can't use the plastic places. It's because I ruin them. I literally, because I'm such a hard presser, I just ruin them. But they do line up beautifully, and I've just started using this Diamond Art Club pen for ABs, because I just got fed up of it. I always used to have two pens. I always used to have two pens on the go, and one would have older stuff in, older sticky stuff, and the other would have new sticky stuff. And I would use the older sticky stuff one for all my ABs until it got to the point it just would not pick drills up anymore. And then I'd switch them over. I'd refill the one pen and use the other pen as my old pen, because by that time I'd been using it long enough that the majority of the stick had gone. And I did that for ages, and then I just stopped doing it. Oh, this is driving me mad. But I did sort of ruin brand new tape the other day because I used the pen to do the ABs, because you do get the coating come off and onto the sticky, and especially when you've got something as sticky as double-sided tape. So I did fetch a Diamond Art Club pen out and fully intend to use that now for my ABs, and it works. Why not? It's not like we don't get plenty of them, is it? Right, so that's that colour done. I'm not going to do the whole section, guys, because it is quite a decent sized section. Can't get the drills out of my tray. Thank you. But I just wanted to show you this canvas because it is such a pretty canvas. The colours are beautiful. Right, I'm going to start and get some of this done over here. So I'm going to go for this blue arrow, which is, if I can find it, where's the blue arrow? I had this the other day. I couldn't find a symbol for ages. And it's because I was looking. There we go. Because it's a blue arrow, I automatically go to look for blue. And it's not, it's actually red. Look how beautifully the rounds line up in there. Phenomenal. I will say, these trays, when I was doing the budget company trays, I was very often getting a round drill stuck in this last line, this last row. It doesn't seem to happen with Diamond Art Club, so I think it's just, you see, that's very slidey too, but I'm pretty sure I haven't got, no, it's just very slidey. I don't know why. There's nothing on there. As long as it stays stuck, I'm happy. What was I saying? Yeah, with Diamond Art Club drills, it doesn't seem to do it. So I think it is dependent on how well sized their drills are. You know, I find Diamond Art Club drills are a lot more of a uniform size than some of the budget companies. So that might be why. This tape really does not want to let go of these drills. And of course, the tip for getting your drills straight is to push them against the lines in the bottom of your tray. Oh, that did not want to let go. I can feel myself getting ready to swear because, like I said, I've said it a million times, I am not patient. I am the most impatient person ever. So yeah, you just, when you pick your drills up, just push them, especially when you're multi-placing, just push them against the side of that line in your tray and it will straighten them up for you. Make it a lot easier to lay them down straight. Now, I swear by multi-placing now. It was one of them things that I said I would never do when I first started. I used to single place everything. And now I multi-place as much as possible. Because I'm not the fastest. I'm not the fastest diamond painter in the world. You know, with the time constraints I have, it can take me a while to get through a kit. So anything which helps speed it up a bit, I'm willing to try. Oh, whoa, you let go. Oh, so many swear words in my head right now. Just does not want to let go. And I don't know why, because I've primed this pen so much. Let's get that little 2 there. There we go. Just going to give it a little shake again. The other thing I like about these trays is the fact that the sides are higher than the average tray. So when I do shake it, they don't go flying everywhere. And I do like to have a decent amount of drills in my tray. I just find that if you have those extras, that they line up better than if you have a few. So that's another tip. But yeah, you just push them up against that. Oh, didn't do that one very well, she says. Trying to explain how to get them neat and then lays them not. So like when I shake it, I sort of tilt it towards me somewhat because they then lay against those lines, and that then gives you nice straight lines to pick your drills up with, just like that. Makes it a lot easier to multi-place. I do find multi-placing I do find that multi-placing vertically works better than multi-placing horizontally. However, I do both. I just may need to straighten up if I do it horizontally. Oh, let go. Thank you. Any more of those? I am really struggling because I don't have my glasses on. Bizarrely, if I was doing a Mandy Manzano, I would do the black first every single time, and yet on this canvas I don't. Not a clue why. I think maybe because the black is an accent colour, not an outline, so that might be why. Let me get rid of my tweezers and put that back on. Plans for the rest of the day. Don't have any shopping to do. I do need to get something out for dinner, but I don't intend on doing an awful lot. I've got a little bit of cleaning up to do. I need to go into the snug and count up how many kits I've got kitted up. Not as many as I did. And just get them in some sort of order to make it easier to find what I'm looking for. I'll do that one, and then these ones I can multi-place. A bit of housework, but mainly diamond painting. Like I said, I've got a 12-hour shift tomorrow. Now, I can't diamond paint on that shift tomorrow because it's a day shift. I will not have time. So I won't take this with me tomorrow. At the minute, I'm trying to get this one done because I've got a couple of round canvases that I would really like to do. And And some of those are Diamond Art Club ones and some are not. But I want to really make roads. Oh my God, I'm getting so annoyed now. I really want to make roads, inroads into that storage that I've got already kitted up. Because I need to get some of these done. If I don't get some done, my husband will moan if I buy more. If I can't buy more, I will get diamond painting with buying withdrawal symptoms. And I also need to, like, you know, more storage, more kitting up. But I need to get some of these done. So if I work on this one, because this one's quicker, the quicker I get it done, the quicker I can get to the next one. And I've got some beautiful canvases in rounds that I want to do. I think the... you see what I mean? Only me. Only I could numerous times drop my pen into my tray. Really, this pen really does not like me today. Really doesn't. I am halfway through watching Penny's whip from today, so I want to carry on watching that as well. I do now have blinds and curtains up in the sunroom, which is nice. It hasn't made any frigging difference in the temperature at all. It is still effing cold. But it's fine. I just sit here with my nose dripping in the cold weather while my husband's in the front room with his wonderfully, beautifully warm log burner, because I can't sit in there because he doesn't like the popping noise. I haven't done anything new on my crochet either. I need to get some of that done. Sitting under the chair, under the table at the minute. But now that I'm feeling a bit better, I really want to focus on getting videos done and up. Okay, so I'm just going to do this section here and then I'm going to call it a day for you guys, because then I can just carry on. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. So next video I will go through some of the comments and questions that I've had in the last few days. Give you a shout out if you've commented. So please do let me know if you like the format of me doing my whips and answering comments and questions, reading out names, etc. Please let me know below. If, however, you don't mind just having a ramble, you know, if you're not too fussed, then please also let me know below. Because one option is that I could just pull out 2 or 3 questions that I get asked and put them into each video. I could do that. So I do apologise that there is a lot of whips at the minute. It will get better, I promise. It's just the nature of how much I've got kitted up already. I don't want to get too far ahead. That's about it. But anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do give me a like if you like the content. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell, because that's going to let you know every time I upload a video. So thank you for joining me. It is, guys, as always, over and out from this Kit Up Kitten. Bye bye.